going to work. Hey guys, it's Cayley. I'm back with another thrift haul. In today's video, I've got a bunch of men's items that we picked up this week that I intend on selling on Ebay and Poshmark to show you. Had some really great luck at one thrift store, and so most of these are from that one thrift store, and I found almost all of this stuff on new racks. Daylight is a wasting and it's not on my side, so we're gonna be really quick or else I'm going to run out of light. I will put comps up on the screen. And just know that most of these items should have 100% sell-through rate, if not higher than that. But as always, make sure to do your own comps and your own research. I would consider all of these great brands to pick up in the men's department. The first one is the brand Billy Reid. I've been having some really good luck with Billy Reid lately. All of their stuff is pretty, I would say, minimalist. And this is just a pullover zip sweatshirt. Has kind of a small amount of pilling on it, but most of this Billy Reid stuff I find does kind of have that kind of look to it, so it did not deter me from picking it up. But I would say in general, this is a brand I would be on the lookout for. Next up is by Lululemon. This is what I think, I'm almost positive, is a men's pullover zip sweatshirt. Blue striped quarter zip, and I think it's men's just from the cut of it, but it also has, where'd it go? It has the like black logo, which typically means it's men's. I can't say that with 100% certainty, but that has generally been the case for me. I will probably just search like Lululemon men's striped quarter zip and see if I can find the exact style name, but if not, I'll just do comps off of that style. This next one is by the brand John Varvatos. This can be a really good brand to pick up. Even their plain t-shirts do well for me, but if you get them in like linen or more of a substantial piece, definitely can bring significant money. This is kind of a military inspired with the shoulder patches and the elbow patches waffle knit thermal shirt in a Henley. So thought this was pretty good. I picked this one up without doing comps. We'll see. I'll put comps on the screen, but I'm thinking this is going to be really good just because thermals are doing really well right now. It's got the Henley. It's a great brand. This is one of my lower ASP finds. Just kidding. I just realized it was new with tags. This is an Under Armour men's fleece line 2XL loose, which larger sizes in the Under Armour loose fit always perform well for me. I really liked this heathered green, and it's just a spell out hoodie. And also, bonus, I didn't realize, but it's new with tags. This retailed for $54.99. I don't expect to get that much for it, but I will do comps. I find that military looking stuff in Under Armour does pretty good. The blacks, the greens, stuff like that. This was something that was probably more of a chance. It is rag and bone, which retails for a ton. It doesn't always have the best resale value, but this is a men's wool blend sweater, and so for that reason, I am going to take a chance on this. I might even see if the Real accepts rag and bone and send it into there, but if not, I will sell it myself. I have never had an issue moving rag and bone. Although I will say that when you're doing comps, sometimes the sell-through rate might not appear to be there, but it does well for me, so I continue picking it up. Another wool piece. This was a good find. This is the brand Arc'teryx. Definitely would get familiar with that brand if you're not already. It does well in both the men's and women's, but especially the men's, and this is the logo that you want to look for. So this is a wool pullover sweater. Same thing with this. I didn't even do comps. I just grabbed it because Arc'teryx is definitely one of the highest sell-through rate brands out there right now. It is very high quality. Then when you add on wool, I think that just really adds to it. This one's in near perfect condition. I was really excited to find this. Actually found a few Arc'teryx pieces recently. I don't know why they've just been popping up, but I'm not mad about it. Next is another thing that I grabbed. Let's just say this whole haul, I picked up like the whole rack and did not do comps, but I'm going with my gut instinct. Hopefully you'll see here on the screen as I'm putting up comps that they were good decisions. This brand is Ed Hardy, size XL. This brand became popular again when the Y2K trend hit again. I believe that this, yes, I believe this is men's. and they're pretty easy to spot, a lot of graphics. I don't think I've ever sold a hoodie by them, and so because that is a more substantial piece and lots of multicolor graphics in the back, skulls always do good. There's even some stuff on the hood. I have no idea. I need to do comps on this. I picked it up because it was so unique, and I know that Ed Hardy does really well. Plus this graphic on the back is just screaming money to me. A Horny Toad, that is its former name. It is now called Toad & Co. This is a men's size large hoodie. This is kind of a outdoorsy hippie-ish brand, and this is probably more of a bread and butter piece, but I still like picking up this brand in the men's department. It is just a heathered fleece lined green hoodie. The brand Burton, and I just realized that this jacket has some things that need washed. I got so excited that I just grabbed everything, but there's a couple marks down here, so I'm gonna run this through the wash and see if I can get that out, but no worries, if not, I will still sell it because it is a good brand to sell in substantial jackets like this one. So this is just like a snowboarding jacket. This next one is by the brand Marmot, also one of my favorite brands to sell in the men's department. And this is like a nylon raincoat, really great condition, black. I think personally neutral colors do better in the men's department. It's got like a beaked hood, and so this should do pretty well. It's also a larger size and a size large. And with these jackets, you always want to actually like open them up and look at the lining, because oftentimes this will be peeled. So you want to make sure that that's not the case. I found this Woolrich men's oxbow bend thick flannel kind of shirt jacket. Woolrich does well for me. This felt like a very high quality piece, and I like the colors, and flannels are doing well right now. And typically with brands like LL Bean and Woolrich and some other ones, whenever I see a style name, that's a pretty good indicator to me that it's a good find. This is a pair of newer label men's Nike jogger pants, and I feel like I should remember the name of this because I sell them so often, but I don't. But these are really nice fleece lined pants. I want to say maybe they're called like club fleece or something. But anything Nike with fleece lining does really good. And these are a more unique color. They're kind of a brown red, and so I think those will do good. Joggers in general as a style perform really well for me. This one I picked up because of factor stacking. This is a men's Banana Republic size large. It is new with tags. It retailed for $90, and it is a wool blend sweater, and it's got elbow patches. So for all of those reasons, mainly the new with tags and the material, I picked this up. Banana Republic actually does perform well for me if certain factors are there. This is definitely a bread and butter, but it's just a men's Harley Davidson shirt. This is a size medium if anyone's interested. But I liked the graphic on this. Typically females on Harley Davidson shirts do well. This one is a vintage sweatshirt. Fruit of the Loom, tag, size large. I really don't know much about this. I got this because it was vintage and I really liked the graphic and the color scheme. There is dating on this. It is, I think it says 1992. But it's a vintage golf sweatshirt. I could at least probably get $30 to $35 for this without even knowing anything about the subject matter. Usually when I see a dating on vintage sweatshirt, I almost always pick it up if I like the color scheme. And last but certainly not least, probably another one of my best finds on the same rack was a Patagonia men's extra large fleece lined jacket. This thing's a beauty. Hooded, I mean, it's in like perfect condition. It got the spell out here. This should do really, really good. If you didn't know, ooh, I gotta wash that. There's something at the bottom. We'll put that with the Burton coat. If you didn't know, there is a style number right here. And you can go onto this website. I will put it up here on the screen and type in that style number, and it should bring up the exact style for you. That way you can do your comps with that exact style, and make sure to put it in your title. I do feel like with Patagonia and the jackets, you do need to know the exact style name, because I think it can make a big difference. All right, guys, so that's it for today's haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like men's only hauls. I feel like I don't do enough of men's only hauls, but we actually do source a lot of men's, and if I could, I would probably only source men's if I could find enough of it. Great sell-through, great average sale price, a lot easier to find, takes away the emotion out of buying things. But yeah, that wraps it up. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe and hit the notification bell down below if you'd like to be notified next time I do a thrift haul. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.